I got a couple of lists on review for you today. This first one is from Stanton. And Stanton writes, let me see here. Hey Bo, I'm curious to know what you think of my US list 1250 tournament list. It's a hybrid of the US Air Observer spam and the light mortar. Wow, so you're taking two of the overpowered meta lists and combining them. Brilliant. I also have a couple of jeeps to carry a bazooka and a platoon commander. Right, nice. There's a recce platoon, mine's the air observer, that goes off board to do flanking. Right, let's see what it is that he does, shall we? We have it here. There we go. So 25 order dice, 25 is quite a lot. That's a really good, because I mean, my UFO list was 24 order dice. Oh, this is a lot. Platoon commander, inexperienced, lovely. Airborne squad. I like that. I like that you have a couple of squads here that are actually chunky. You have some heft 9-man rifles. I like it. That you can't really push them a lot, but there's enough of them to be able to take ground. A company commander to be able to push everything forward, +4. You know what? This can actually go in your outflank. You could put him in a vehicle in the outflank and then have a +4 to enter the table. That means you enter on everything but a 12, a foobar, and you can ignore foobars when you're in the outflank. That's really cool. Air observer. That's the first air observer. We got a bazooka team, double light mortars, inexperienced, just the way I run them, and inexperienced jeep. Yeah, put the bazooka and the company commander in the jeep, and you'll be outflanking on 11. Perfect. Another platoon here. This is a recce platoon. We've got the platoon commander. We've got infantry with submachine guns. Is that the best outflankers? If they have something to ride in, yeah, they're cool. Second air observer, another bazooka team. You've got a truck with recce. So you're putting both the bazooka team and the infantry into that one recce truck. I don't think it needs the recce, because this is outflanking, isn't it? That truck is going to die no matter what you do very early on. Let me know how you get on with this. Heavy weapons platoon, platoon commander. We've got mortars, light mortars, 1, 2, 3, 4, lovely. That is a lot of light mortars this list has. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it had 0 here, but we had 2 up here, right? So that is 6 light mortars. Double heavy machine guns. Heavy machine guns actually kind of nice. They are fixed, which is not great, but that +1 penetration, 48 inches, 6 shots. A little bit expensive, but the fact that they can pin down enemy armor is pretty good as well. And another bazooka in another jeep. That's a lot of anti-tank. You should be able to deal with a lot of the tanks that may be thrown at you, but remember that half of the time your bazookas will miss. You need them up, straight up into point blank range where they get +2 to hit, so you're hitting on 3s. Then you'll start killing stuff. Yeah, I like it. It's a nice double combo here. I think the air observer list really needs maybe 1 more air observer, but 4 shots with the air observers is definitely not bad. Right, the second list I have to you today is from, who was it from? This was from Stanton, right? The second list was from someone else. It was from Fraser, right? And he writes, I'm getting into bold action lately too, and have recently been looking at going to a tournament. It's great fun. My list is pretty thematically a Luftwaffe list. Okay. This channel is all about competitiveness. I love that people are doing theme, but not what I'm talking about here. So if I do say stuff that goes against theme, that's why. I'm also limited by the models I actually have. So while I'd love to run another medium mortar, an MMG or a Panzer III instead of a Stuck, I don't have the models. Okay, I will give you the advice anyway, and you can buy whatever you need based off that. But we're all limited by the models we have. That's just, yeah. Right, let's go and see what Fraser is running. 19 order dice, 1250. 19 is going to be a little low, just because I think most at 1250 a lot of lists are going to go 20 and above. And that's not a massive detriment if you're running a theme or a fun list, but if you are going to a tournament, you might struggle a little bit. Inexperienced platoon commander, cheapest chips, love it. And then veteran Fallschirmjägers. These guys are good, very good push units. Do they need assault rifles? Possibly not. I think some machine guns can do just as well. Stubborn is nice though. Yeah. Ideally, I would want a couple more guys in these units here, but I'm not sure where we get the points. Well, there's a company commander. Let's see if that is needed. That's a +4 morale. That is typically something you will want if you have a gun line somewhere where you can sit and just give a morale bubble. Panzerschreck, nice. I would ideally cut this down to an anti-tank rifle, I think, because the Panzerschreck is expensive. The anti-tank rifle is not. And the anti-tank rifle has a lot more range, and at the same time you can pin that armor. So depending on what else you have to deal with armor, we have a Hanomag here, very thematic. Is it good? 62 points? No, I don't think so. But and a Kettenkrad, not needed. I don't see what that is supposed to. Well, the Panzerschreck team, but it's a soft-skinned vehicle, so it dies really easily. Single platoon, another rifle platoon, another platoon commander, light machine guns, 2 of those, love them, good bagline holders. 5 men, yeah. Anti-tank rifle, here's the anti-tank rifle. Like, this I want to have regular though. The light mortars can be inexperienced, save the points, but the anti-tank rifle, you really want it to hit, right? It's not that many more points, it's like 7 points extra. Something like that. A heavy weapons platoon, lovely. Inexperienced commander, medium mortar with spotter, and a machine gun team. Are these even needed? I'm not sure. I love my machine gun teams, but I can run them inexperienced because with 6 shots you're pretty likely to hit anyway. And Stuck, inexperienced. Don't ever. I know your command, but why would you take that -1 to hit? You're hitting so rarely anyway. You'll want this Stuck to be regular. You will want this Stuck to be regular. The Puma is fine. It's a great vehicle, but I do not get the Stuck. I'm sorry, not as inexperienced. You're going to have to save the point somewhere. I would cut out the heavy weapons platoon. You're not getting a lot of extra power out of this platoon here. Just cut the points, put some points into that Stuck, and I think that will do it. Right, my food is calling me from the oven, and I am done for the day. See you next time. Cheers.